Hello everybody and welcome to my shop. Here we have Phil's shoe rack. Update. So far what we have is we've got the joints are glued up. That corner bracket, as you see, is done. Still got to put the screws in. On this one, you see there's one screw there. One screw there. That's to avoid the joinery. And then over here on the side, we have two pocket screws, and it's going to get connected there using glue. There's one of these brackets in each corner. Both top and bottom. And here you see I have put spacers in because what I'm about to do, I got one there and I have one there, is I've been working to get this thing together, and we're going to put a shelf there. So here are the shelves. They all have been done using half-lap joinery. They're all glued up. As you can see, they all line up quite nicely. There's 3 of them there. Let's get a view here. So here's the half-lap joint. That's the total construction. Now these still need to be sanded out yet and straightened up. But when these were put together, I purposed for this piece to be sticking out like that on each side. That way I can get this nice and flush. I'm going to come back using a flush trim bit, and I'm going to flush this up and then flush this up on all the sides. Get that cleaned up and then go ahead and sand it up. And in the next video, you'll see the shelves sitting in here. All 3 shelves for here are made. They're going to be sitting up. That's why I have these blocks here. The bottom shelf is going to sit up 3/4 of an inch. This way it's got some room to pull in and out. And while we're here, I might as well do a shop tour. See all the wood, all my wood stock. I definitely have to get more organized. Some of the various things that I've done. Here you have carving, you got wood burning. Let me come on over there. Just a bunch of miscellaneous things that I've done. Those corbels that are holding up these shelves we'll use for another video. Some cabinets using the Shisugiban wood burning with a whitewash finish on red oak. And then over here I have what I call my Ryobi train. I call it my Ryobi train because it kind of looks a little bit like a train. And at the very beginning of it, let's come over here, you'll see we have the table saw with a 0 clearance insert plate. Here we have the crosscut sled, so I can make all my cross cuts, and then I can set up a jig like this and I can cut off exact amounts. You'll note that the track runs the full length of the bench. This bench is mobile. Here I have a router set down inside and flush with the top. It's Ryobi. So that's my homemade router table. Down here, we have the air compressor with a small brad nailer by Ridgid. Love it. Down here, we've got the skill saw, the belt sander, and the palm sander. As you can see, the belt sander is Ryobi. I do have a lot of Ryobi. Up top here, we have a homemade box, drawer type, using the box joint along with my router bits. And there is still more up underneath along with some other miscellaneous tools. Next to that, we have my little combo squares, and need those all the time. Got the speed square, a crosscut sled that I never use, a stop. Down below, you got the jigsaw, which never gets used, and then what I call the super sander. I got it from Harbor Freight. It's one of the 7-inch polishers / sanders. This thing works awesome. Get the extended warranty in case you burn it out. Then my tool bag, and I got a bunch of miscellaneous parts up underneath in that homemade drawer. Bunch of more offcuts, just a bunch of little offcuts. Another homemade box. All right, now for the tool wall. And then the workbench with some drawers, more offcuts. Phil's shoe. And that's how I did the box joints on the bandsaw.